that a child is not less, but the thing is not following the classes. When he doesn't follow the classes or the child gets low score and we blame them that he should write his own notes. And the student will explain whatever the topic you ask in the mind map. And he updates me that there are many concepts that I didn't thought. Whenever I approach a class or a student, I tell them one thing. I don't motivate them. I give a clarity that after some months, you should write an exam. Your parent should, it gives some result, and your parent will see that marks, and you will have a satisfaction or dissatisfaction on that thing. So everything is fixed for your schooling. So why should you compromise? Hi, I'm a maths teacher. A teacher asked me that how to teach special children. Actually, in my journey of teaching, I myself discovered that a child is not less, but the thing is not following the classes. When a child is not less, he doesn't follow the classes or he follows himself, he backs up to the other students. When he left the concepts, when the exams comes closer, the child can't face the situation. So the child gets low score and we blame them. But the reality is we are not habituating two things. Thing is, slowly we should habituate daily revision. The second thing is, slowly we should habituate the thing that he should write his own notes, because it improves his thinking ability, his discovery, and his doubts out of it. And in my class, I took many online classes and offline classes. In my math class, I teach to high school students where I teach the concept. I don't get directly into the concept. First, I make a map of the concept where I teach nothing but whatever the concepts I teach the whole week, I give them a map that I'm teaching this concept and these are the subtopics of the concept and they have their own significance. I explain the whole significance of the concepts I teach, and the map should be registered by the student. Every day when he comes to class, I insist him to write notes on a rough. He maintains a rough notes and he writes the notes, what I teach in rough notes. When he goes to home, he does the original classwork. He uses the latest technology like Perplexity or whatever the search engines, and he prepares his own notes and he updates me that there are many concepts that I didn't thought. Means he is involving more. This solves many problems. What are the problem solving? This process is not easy for the student because he is habituated to writing homeworks like he goes to home. Actually, we give the homework like and do these 4 problems. He calls his friend. His friend WhatsApps him the whole work, whatever we call it, the homework, and he literally copies it, and next day I literally sign it. But this won't work today. Today in this generation, this won't work. You should make him involved in making his own notes and making his own problems. Actually, he should make problems for us that we can't solve. This is the thing should be changed. Means a student is never less. We should inculcate the seed that student is not less anymore. And this is, I call it mind map. Every day, whatever you want to teach the whole topic, make a mind map and you write the mind map on the board and You call a student, you go to the seat of the student, sit there, and the student will explain whatever the topic you ask in the mind map. That's you have taught, because he already has his own notes, his own thing that he is involved, and he makes his own presentation. He may not at starting he may struggle in presentation skills, but they gradually slowly develops it. And it's also solved a major problem called, when someone is absent in the class, he will ask his friend, this time not for the copy, he will ask his friend what happened in the class and what should I make for the next day. That's the thing should be in the student spirit. The student spirit should be like, he should be a seeker of knowledge. Today he should be a thinker, not the hard worker. I don't tell them to rush. I tell them to slowly habituate. To habituate the things, I help them this mind map strategy. I help them in this mind map strategy. That is the thing, that students have a freedom to do everything. If you give them more homework, they can't focus on the whole thing at once. If you give right work and you do the smart work for the students, then students will shine. This is the thing I want to say. For the teacher who asked that question, that this is the only way, in my sense, that a special child should be treated. And in